Alright, folks, welcome to my tour of Communications Hill. I'm your host, and let's go ahead and, show you where it is. Alright, it's in the South Bay in San Jose, and you can get there 880, 280. Thing is, you want to get to 85, or to 87, excuse me, you want to get to 87. Alright, so you want to get to 87 and Capitol Expressway. So here's 87, here's Capitol Expressway. Once you get off Capitol Expressway, you want to go down Navarraz Avenue till you hit Hillsdale Avenue. And follow that down here. And this road here is called Communications Hill Boulevard. So you want to head up Communications Hill Boulevard here till you hit Manuel Street. Take a right. And then on Manuel Street, you want to park right here, right where the street ends. And then you want to walk across this big dirt lot here till you reach the north face of the hill. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but right here, this is a slope. You see this line here, going here? Where it's kind of dark and shady a bit. This is a road going on the top of the slope, and then this is the actual slope here. So let's zoom around and take a look at the hill from the side I'm always flying it on. Okay, so now we're looking at this side of the hill here, and you can kind of see the slope going right down here. As you can see, it doesn't quite show it in Google Earth as well as it could, but this is a very steep slope here. This area up here is actually a plateau. There's a little valley going through, but this is mostly a plateau here. And the rest of it, though, on the north side, this is all slope. Now, this is the area I fly here. And what I do is, at the bottom of the hill here, there's some railroad tracks. I never fly any further than these railroad tracks. And that's pretty decent range. This little speck here is the communications tower. So if you're walking towards this face, you're going to be going to the right of the tower and just walking down the road. Now there's a couple other slopes here. To the left of the tower, we got this slope here. And then we also have this slope here. These are okay except for the hills that Oak Hill Cemetery is on, right here. Kind of blocks the wind. And the wind really starts coming through this way down here. Then it starts hitting these slopes. Bam, right there. So, to the right of the tower is probably the best place to fly. This hill was created from this rock quarry here. These are all gravel pits, dirt, construction, that type of stuff. Now, somebody was asking about the south face, so I'm going to move over there, and we'll look for some south-facing hills. I'll show you what I've seen over there. On the south face, it's kind of cool because it actually faces Capitol Drive-In. That'd make for some pretty interesting night flying, if you ask me. If there's ever a windy night, we can go up there, tune in our radios, and watch a movie while we fly. Anyways, there is a south face here. It goes about right here along this ridge, and you can see there's plenty of room. And this hill should, if there's a wind coming from the south. We scoot on over to this side. The other workable south-facing hill, of course, is Communication Hills Boulevard. That's actually south-facing hill there. Then there's a couple more here. Okay, now this one is really interesting. interesting here because this isn't actually a slope, but it's a set of terraces here. And you can get to this by going down this road instead of taking that right on Manuel. You can just follow it, and you can just park anywhere. There's pretty nice, like I said, terrace here. I don't know if that works for sloping, though. One thing to note, though, there are some houses pretty close to it. Finally, there's one more south one here, but again, that's kind of sketchy because then you're really facing Highway 85. There's a really sharp slope here between this little valley that 87 goes over. So, okay, I hope you guys like this tour of Calm Hill, and I hope to see you guys up there soon. All right, this is Toker. Later.